Hi guys. This time I'd like to take you to deep space and talk about the origins of our universe by presenting about the Big Bang theory. Don't worry, I will try and keep things as simple as possible, and you won't need any knowledge of physics to understand what I'm going to say. I would also like to take this opportunity to discuss some of the questions that the origins of the universe and our ability to discover it or to understand it are raising. The Big Bang theory today is the dominant explanation or description of the birth of our universe. It has not always been the case, and actually it represents a change in the scientific conceptions that can be compared with the understanding that the Earth was not flat, or that it was not at the center of the world. Until the beginning of the 20th century, the dominant conception in the scientific community was that the universe was static. This does not mean that nothing was moving in the universe, but it meant that the universe was eternal. It had no beginning, no end, and that there was a given quantity of matter and energy in the universe that could not change. This conception came from very far. The Greeks, like Aristotle, for example, already believed that there was a given quantity of matter in the universe, and that the universe was something eternal. Then the observation of space and even all the discoveries of the 18th and 19th centuries had not led to a change in this conception or this belief. Even the works of Einstein, the first theory of Einstein, was based on this conception of the static universe. But in 1912, at the beginning of the 20th century, it was observed that some of the large galaxies that were discovered were receding from Earth, which implies that they were moving farther and farther from our planet. And this was difficult to understand with this conception of a static universe, so that in the 1920s and in the 1930s, as more and more evidence appeared that objects were receding in space, this idea that maybe the universe could be expanding began to spread among physicists, even though the dominant theory remained that the universe was not in expansion. The implications of this concept of expansion of the universe were obviously gigantic, because it meant that the more we would go back in time, the smaller the universe was. And if we push this way of reasoning always farther in the past, we even come to the conclusion that the universe at some point was entirely concentrated in a single point that was of an infinite density and an infinite heat before it started to expand. This kind of conception obviously defies our imagination, and because it lacked more scientific evidence, it remained one theory among others to explain the universe. What turned this theory into the most consensual one in the scientific community is that in the following decades, very solid evidence was discovered. The most important proof of the credibility of the Big Bang is that theoretically it had been modelized that this moment of creation of the universe should have left like an echo, a bit like when someone screams in a canyon and the echo continues long after the sound was produced. And in the case of the universe, this echo or this signature came under the form of waves, microwaves, that were discovered in 1965. And from that moment, most of the scientific community accepted the Big Bang theory as the best description of how the universe appeared. So that was a quite radical change in conception, because it meant that if the universe was not static, if it was not eternal, it had a beginning. And this beginning could even be estimated based on the expansion speed of the universe. It was possible to calculate at which moment in the past everything was concentrated into a tiny point. And this age of the universe with that method has been estimated at around 14 billion years, which is another thing that defies our imagination. Just to give you something to compare, it is estimated that the age of our planet, the Earth, is close to 4.5 billion years. So it would mean that during about 2/3 of the history of the universe, the Earth would not even have existed, because it is extremely difficult with our intellectual means to imagine the Big Bang, figure it out. There are several misconceptions about it. One of them is that there would have been like an explosion. In reality, scientists prefer to speak about an expansion. And as the universe was expanding in the first seconds of its appearance, the infinitely high temperature started to decrease very quickly, and this pure energy that was concentrated at the beginning gave birth to the particles that created the matter that we know today. Another misconception is that the Big Bang was like a ball of fire appearing in space. Actually, what the theory says is that there was no space before the Big Bang. There was nothing. No space, no matter, and no time. Space actually appeared inside this universe. As you probably already see, this is raising many other questions. Actually, the Big Bang Theory does not tell us why the universe appeared. It is just a description of how things took place. But there is no answer to the why, to the where it came from, and to what there was before. Even though this question makes almost no sense, the before, because there was not even time before the Big Bang. And maybe the means that we have at our disposal do not even allow us to understand more than just describe what happened. The big paradox in this field of science is that we can make more discoveries, understand more things, but the question of the why cannot find an answer. There will still always be another why behind the explanations that we find. Actually, when we think about it, the appearance of the universe was something truly supernatural. When it took place, there was no space, no time, so no matter, no reasoning, no laws of physics, and for that reason, the event remains impossible to truly and essentially understand, which is the very definition of supernatural. And to conclude, I think these observations call for a lot of humility on our part. Whatever our convictions are, be they religious or scientific or philosophical, we should never forget that this central question of why the universe exists, why we are here, is something irreducible. There is no possibility one day to answer to the ultimate why. We can only try and advance in our knowledge, in our understanding of the universe, but we already know that there is no end to this quest. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and see you soon.